I'm Jason Singer with the Portland Press Herald, and we're here at Learning Works with mayoral candidate Ethan Strimling, one of 15 seeking the first popularly elected mayor's position in 88 years in the city of Portland. We told all of the candidates that they could pick the place where they would be interviewed, something that was a place that was important to them, or an issue they were campaigning on, or helped shape them. Tell us why you chose Learning Works, Ethan.
I've been the CEO of Learning Works for about 14 years, and I chose it for two reasons. One, some of the proudest work I've ever done. The work that we do here, we work with at-risk kids, low-income families, immigrants, and refugees, helping people really turn their lives around, helping people walk a different path. We've had a tremendous amount of success. It's really the kind of public-private partnership that's really important within our community, but also because Learning Works has gone through a transformation in the last few years. We were, for lack of a better term, in a malaise. We were comfortable in our own skin. We weren't really striving for excellence. We weren't trying to put metrics in place and hold ourselves accountable at a level that we needed to. And so I began the process of really revisioning the organization. We changed our name from Portland West to Learning Works. I replaced a number of my staff, my senior directors, brought some new people in, and really put metrics in place to say, look, we need to strive to hit these goals in order to both prove our ability, but also to serve people better. And within 2 years, the organization had grown from a $1.8 million agency to over a $3 million agency, created 50 new jobs, really revitalized the organization. And in all reality, that's what the city of Portland needs. The city of Portland needs to have somebody in place who's got the proven leadership skills, who's shown how to do this kind of work so that we can really revitalize the city and have it become what it can become. Real metrics, real accountability, having real outcomes.
All right, so those are ambitious goals. Revitalizing a city is different than revitalizing a small business. Give us some specific examples of what you would like to do if you were elected mayor, some specific programs you can do in the short term where people can see successes.
It's about changing the culture of City Hall. It's not about programs. It's about how do we shift the mindset in City Hall to say we need to look for opportunities as opposed to being resistant to new stuff. I announced this campaign from the Main State Pier, and I did that for a reason, because the Main State Pier to me was an example of the city's inability to competently come to a conclusion, to find a way for us to progress forward. There were two developers with $100 million to invest, and we could not find our way to make that happen. I think that's the reason we have a mayor today. We need to change the culture of City Hall that says we are going to accomplish these tasks, and we need to say to folks who work there, look, when somebody comes in who needs a building permit, something simple, or if somebody's responding to an RFP or somebody's going to the plant, we need to work with them to say, look, let's make this happen, as opposed to presenting what the obstacles are. You talk to businesses downtown, look, there's almost 15% vacancy downtown right now. When in the 90s, when we had the terrible recession, it was 12%. So it's higher today than it was then, and there's no active nature of City Hall to say, look, we need to turn that around. We need to be active, not passive. That's what needs to happen. City Hall's culture has to change.
Yeah. A cultural change is something that some of your opponents are talking about, but they're talking about the non-politicians, Judd Rathband, Jody, some of the other people, Charles Bragdon, say that electing a politician like yourself, like Mike, who's been in politics for a while, obviously you have additional pieces of your background, would not be a cultural change, would not be a change that would benefit Portland, that you need somebody from the outside who's not in politics. What would you say to those people and the public, some of the public who feels that way?
What we need at City Hall is somebody who has public and private sector experience. So at Learning Works, this is private sector work. This is changing the culture of an organization, or public sector, which I served in the Senate. Those two skills together. We can't bring somebody in who's primarily public sector or primarily just private sector. You need somebody who understands both of those, and that's what I bring to the table. That's the significance of this work. That's the significance of Learning Works. Learning Works in and of itself is a public-private partnership. We have public money, private money, fee-for-service, but City Hall absolutely needs somebody, I agree, who comes from outside City Hall, who understands how to change the culture of an organization. And let me be clear, if you haven't done that, if you haven't led an organization, if you haven't led in the public and the private sector, then you don't know how to do it. You have to be within it. You have to have gone through it. We can't have somebody learning on the job.
That being said, we're doing ranked choice voting this year, which means in addition to, I assume you'll get your own vote, But in addition to that, you're probably going to put down a second or a third or fourth choice. Tell me, if the race were to end today, if today was November 8th, is there somebody who's earned your second choice vote and your third choice vote? Somebody else you like in the race?
I like a lot of people in the race, and I haven't decided who I'm going to vote for second. The race hasn't ended today. There's still another 6 or 7 weeks, and that's an important process where you get to know people and learn, and we've just begun. I think if you talk to most of the electorate and you ask them who's your first choice, they're still going to say they're undecided. Who's your second choice? They're going to be very undecided, because we haven't really learned about everybody. But I'm looking for somebody who brings a balance of the public and private sector experience, who can go in there and really has the proven leadership to change the culture of City Hall. And look, part of what changing a culture is you have to be able to vision, right? You have to be able to create a vision for the city and then implement it. So there are visionaries in the world and there are implementers in the world. But what you need in this position is somebody who can do both. Somebody who can create a vision and then go through the hard work of actually implementing that vision. That's what we need. That's what I'll be looking for.
Ethan, I really appreciate you meeting with us tonight and speaking about the race. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
I'm Jason Singer from the Portland Press Herald, and this is Election 2011.